Well, hello everybody. I'm here with another exciting travel video for you. This one takes us up to the New England states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. We're going to be doing a lot of traveling here, so get your walking shoes ready. Now before we dive into this adventure, if you're new here, welcome. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. Alright, let's go. Now, as we begin our journey today, it's important to know what we're looking at. This area has some of the most gorgeous fall colors you will ever see anywhere in North America. There is something about the rolling hills and the way these trees change that just makes the landscape look magical during the fall months. This is also a historic region, so there will be many places of interest along the way that you might want to stop and visit. Our first stop is going to be Mystic, Connecticut. As we cross the Rhode Island border coming from the south, we'll pass through several small towns before arriving at our destination. The drive should take no more than an hour and a half. Once we arrive, we'll check into our hotel and then head out to explore the charming downtown area. Our first order of business is lunch at S&P Oysters, Japan. You'll find all sorts of local seafood here, including their famous lobster roll. Just imagine sinking your teeth into a fresh, juicy lobster tail while overlooking the Mystic River. Doesn't get much better than that. After lunch, we also take a stroll down Main Street, where we can admire the colonial-era architecture and browse all the unique shops and galleries. One of the highlights of any trip to Mystic is a visit to the Mystic Aquarium. Here you can see all sorts of marine life, including beluga whales, African penguins, and California sea lions. But that's not all. There are also all sorts of interactive exhibits that the whole family will enjoy. On our way back to Rhode Island, we're going to stop by the Denison Pequot Nature Center. It's a great place to go hiking and birdwatching. You can also learn all about the local flora and fauna through the center's educational programs. The next day, we're off to Boston. The drive from Mystic, Connecticut to Boston should only take about an hour. Once we arrive, we'll check into our hotel and then set out to explore the city. Our first stop is going to be Faneuil Hall Marketplace. It's a great place to grab a bite to eat or just soak up the atmosphere. If you're looking for some live music, be sure to check out the many restaurants and pubs in the area. From here, we'll head over to Boston Common, which is America's oldest park. It's a great place to relax and enjoy some fresh air. In the summer, you can even rent a boat and paddle around the pond. Of course, we have to take a walk down the Freedom Trail, which is a 2.5-mile-long trail that takes you to all the most important sites in Boston's history. Along the way, you'll see all sorts of historical landmarks like the Old North Church and the Paul Revere House. If you're looking for some retail therapy, then head over to the New England Aquarium, where you can admire the giant ocean tank and all the marine life inside. There are also all sorts of interactive exhibits that the whole family will enjoy. When it's time for dinner, be sure to check out one of Boston's many Italian restaurants. The city is home to a large Italian-American community, and there are all sorts of delicious restaurants to choose from. Just make sure to try a pizza or pasta dish. After dinner, we'll head back to our hotel to rest up for the next day's adventures. We're leaving Boston behind and heading north towards the White Mountains of New Hampshire. The drive should take about 3 hours. Once we arrive, we'll check into our hotel and then head out to explore the area. One of the things you have to do when you're here is ride the Conway Scenic Railroad. It's a historic train that takes you on a journey through the beautiful White Mountains National Forest. You can choose from a variety of ticket options, including a standard coach ticket or a first-class ticket, which includes meals. Either way, it's a unique and unforgettable experience. Another must-do activity is to hike up Mount Washington. You can take the Cog Railway to the summit or hike one of the many trails. The views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. If you're looking for something a little less strenuous, you can always take a scenic drive up Mount Washington Auto Road, which is the world's first automobile road. Of course, we have to take a ride on the Saco River. You can take a guided rafting trip or just rent a canoe or kayak and paddle on your own. The river is surrounded by lush forests and mountains, making for a truly scenic journey. When it's time to eat, be sure to check out one of the many restaurants in North Conway. There are all sorts of great places to eat here, including the Red Jacket Mountain View, which offers stunning views of Mount Washington and the surrounding area. While in New Hampshire, we have to take a trip to Franconia Notch State Park. Here you can see all sorts of natural wonders, including the famous Flume Gorge. It's a series of narrow passages and grottos that you can explore by walking along a wooden bridge. Another popular attraction in the park is the aerial tramway, which takes you to the summit of Cannon Mountain. The views from the top are absolutely breathtaking. We're now leaving New Hampshire and entering Vermont. Our first stop is going to be the capital city of Montpelier. We'll check into our hotel and then start exploring the city. One of the things you have to do when you're here is visit the Vermont State House, which is the smallest state capitol building in the United States. From here, we'll head over to the Vermont History Museum, where you can learn all about the Green Mountain State. If you're looking for some outdoor fun, then be sure to check out the Winooski River, where you can go kayaking or fishing. In the summer, you can also take a swim in the river or just relax on the banks. As we continue our journey, we'll enter Stowe, Vermont, which is a town known for its skiing and snowboarding in the winter, but it's also a great place to visit in the summer. You can take a gondola ride to the top of Mount Mansfield, where you can enjoy breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and valleys. If you're looking for some hiking, there are all sorts of trails to choose from in the area. Of course, we have to take a trip to Ben & Jerry's ice cream factory, where you can see how your favorite flavors are made and even sample some new flavors. We're now entering New Hampshire once again, and our final destination, Portland, Maine. The drive from Stowe, Vermont to Portland, Maine should take about 3 hours. Once we arrive, we'll check into our hotel and then start exploring the city. Portland is a coastal city, and there are all sorts of great seafood restaurants to choose from. Be sure to try a lobster roll or some clam chowder. If you're looking for something a little different, you can also visit one of the many breweries in the area. Portland is known for its craft beer scene. Another must-do activity is to stroll along the Eastern Promenade, where you can get great views of the city in Casco Bay. If you're looking for some shopping, be sure to check out the many boutiques and gift shops in the Old Port area. That concludes our amazing road trip through the New England states of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Vermont, and Maine. We hope you enjoyed the journey as much as we did. Well, that's all for now. We hope you enjoyed traveling through New England with us. If you liked this video, please hit the thumbs up button below to let us know. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an exciting episode. Thanks for watching. Till next time, keep exploring and stay adventurous.